Three.
All right, I'm Professor Dean Chen. How are you guys doing? I teach in Rampo College. This is my third year. I teach mainly international politics and also China history, politics, and culture, and U.S.-China relations. And it's my pleasure to meet you guys.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Now, can you please give us a brief overview of Mao Zedong?
All right. Well, Mao is a very controversial figure. I'm sure that you probably have read a little bit about him. I mean, he had been a revolutionary in China for some time, and he through, throughout the first half of the 20th century, Mao's life was mainly devoted to revolution and struggle against the dominating Kuomintang government in China, which was administered by President Chiang Kai-shek. And the KMT represented a political party that mainly represents the military interests in China at that time, and as well as the landlords and the more upper and affluent class businesses, and especially in the urban area like Shanghai or Tianjin or Zhejiang. I mean, all these coastal regions in China. So Mao, on the other hand, represents more of the downtrodden, the underclass, especially the peasants. In China at that time, the great majority of the population were comprised of peasants. They live in rural area, and most of them also live in very abject poverty conditions, meaning that they were exploited by the land elites and laborers and landlords. So Mao wished to throw in a struggle and revolution in order to improve the lots of the underclass. And China also was in a great period of transition in the early 20th century. It fought war against Japan, and also it had to confront various challenges from the Western countries, Great Britain, France, Germany, United States. So it was a country mainly, in summary, domestically divided because there were numerous internal struggles, civil wars, and as well as external challenges. But Mao eventually prevailed in 1949. He established the People's Republic of China. It wasn't an easy victory for him because this Communist Party, which was established in 1921, was not that much well supported and well funded initially. The Soviet Union gave some of its assistance, but the Soviet Union wasn't very forthright in supporting the Communist Party in its struggle against the KMT. The KMT, on the other hand, was much more well funded by the United States and other Western countries. So the victory for Mao was very monumental in 1949. So Mao was mainly credited for establishing the new China. He, if you look at the 1930s and 40s, he led the Communist Party in a hard struggle of long march, marching from Jiangxi province into Shanxi province in the northwest. It was a long 8,000-mile walk and long march, and millions of people died on the way of going up there. He also established a base area in Shanxi province known as Yan'an. It's very famously called Yan'an Base Area, in which Mao practiced many of his ideologies. After 1949, when New China was established, Mao wanted to glorify and trying to expand some of his revolutionary strategies and ideologies onto the entire China. And he also managed various social and mass movements like the Great Leap Forward, the 100 Flowers Campaign, anti-rightist movement, and then the great proletariat cultural revolution of 1960s and 70s. And this is where Mao's legacy began to experience some tarnishments because thousands